Everyone, welcome to Simply Jan Homestead. Today we're going to talk about our prepping library. Hashtag My Prepping Library Challenge. And this is hosted by Bushcraft family, Charles over there. But I'm not doing the video today. The boss is. Okay, boss, take it. It's all.
All right, I'll start with our newest book. This is the Amish Survival Manual, and it's got a lot of useful information. It talks about herbal remedies. It talks about farming, crop, or rotating your livestock. It talks about what the Amish do. Renewable energy, the Amish way, raising meat chickens. It's got a whole lot of things in it. Canning, just everything. The Amish way, okay? That's our newest book.
It's a really good book.
The Amish Survival Manual, okay? Our next book we'll go to is Foraging the Ozarks. This has a lot of herbs. This is one of those Falcon Guide books. Got a couple other books. I didn't get them out here, but got a couple other books in this series. Talks about all sorts of herbs and fruits and
how to identify them.
Stuff like that. Our next book will go to The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies and the Healing Power of Plant Medicine. This has lots of useful information in it as well, along the lines of foraging the Ozarks. This is more what's around us, and this is just a lot of...
And you can get those books for your area.
Yeah, you can get those books for your area too.
Specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our next book is When Technology Fails, and this is an important book because we rely on technology, but what happens when the internet goes out? That's another thing about having these books, period, is that you need to have some hardcover. We might not have this forever. What if some sort of disaster strikes? So, it's important to have things in hardcover. So that book has a lot of useful information as well. We also have this book. This is Missouri's Wild Mushrooms, and it shows you how to identify mushrooms that grow here in Missouri, and I'm guessing most of the Ozarks, Oklahoma and Arkansas, and it shows you the poisonous ones and how to identify them and the edible ones, and it actually even gives a taste rating in this book of how if they're edible, if they're really they're better tasting than other ones, and that's
another book you can get for your state.
Yeah, exactly. Another book we have here is The Herbal Medic. This is written by a Green Beret. It's a Green Beret's Guide to Emergency Medical Preparedness and Natural First Aid. So what you find on your land that can help you in first aid situations. So it's a pretty cool book. A lot of useful information in that as well. My last book, of course, I had to have a fishing book in there. I have a whole library of fishing books, a bunch of them. And this one, I picked this one. This one's called Freshwater Fishing, 1,000 Tips on that. This is for, what I like about this book is it tells you how to catch all species, a whole bunch of different species, even some that are not even native to, the Ozarks and our area. But what else it does is it tells you how to keep fish, teaches you how to keep fish, the best way to prepare them, and also for eating. It teaches you how to catch, the best ways to catch live bait, and also just all sorts of useful hints and tips on that kind of stuff. So if we get to a survival situation, there'll be a lot more people fishing as well. So I think I thought that was an important book to share with you. All these books are important. We actually have more books, but to keep this somewhat brief, we just picked out some of our favorite books that we have and decided to do a little video on that.
We do have the campfire cooking book.
We have a campfire cookbook too.
Because if you don't have electricity, you're going to be cooking on wood or something like that.
Yeah, and it has a whole bunch of recipes for campfire cooking. It's a pretty cool little book. We have lots of books like this. I have a pretty big library of books. So, yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. So we're going to tag Tina at Life in the Piedmont. And I don't know anyone else to tag off that hasn't been tagged. So we're going to tag Tina. And if I think of someone else, I'll put it in the description. So, anything else you want to add?
No, well, I just want to reiterate how important it is to have, we get a lot of our information from the net these days, but having hardcover, because in a survival situation, the likelihood of you having electricity is not very good.
What's the most important book of all that we should have?
Out of these books?
No.
Well, the Bible.
Yeah.
The Bible is probably the most important book, and it gives you a guide on how to live. So,
yeah.
Of course, that's the most important book. But out of these books, if I was choosing a book, that's probably the most important. I'd probably either say the Amish Survival Manual or When Technology Fails. Out of these books here, that's what I would say is the.
And I would pick the Herbal Medic, the Amish book, and the what's that called?
The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies.
Herbal Remedies, yeah. Because I am finding this year things I thought were weeds, like sweet woodworm we have growing. A weed, I just thought it was a weed. It's wide leaf plantain, and then we have narrow leaf plantain growing. And of course we have comfrey, we have what's that stuff called? Poke salad, nettle, purple nettle, and there's just so much more. Jewelweed.
Yeah,
we just have a lot of
a lot of stuff that you have on your property you're going to think is a weed, and if it's a weed to you and you want to get rid of it, yeah, it's a weed. But if you look at it in a different light, it might be, and most likely is, something that can be used.
Yes, comfrey is.
For some sort of remedy. Awesome. So I think that's why these books are very important. Actually, all these books are very important. So
yeah. So get your library going, guys.
Yep.
Yeah. That it?
That's all I got.
All right, boss. You did a good job. Don't forget to hashtag my prepping library challenge with Bushcraft family. Y'all be blessed and love well. Bye now.
Bye now.